Betty Mali, Sazo Figa Gada, Baby Unga Habi.
That we can cope with. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Good morning, whatever you prefer. Welcome to another episode of Nothing But Football, a podcast where we talk mostly about football. There's a part where it's everything else, but nothing
Beauty
is.
tips.
We'll say that nothing is silent for today. Beauty tips used to happen, but I don't know.
I do playlists now, R&B music. So if you want a sex playlist, holla at me. It'll get your chick in the mood. It's 24/7. I got you, boy. You know when you're making the bed squeak and you got that little John thing that on that, yo nigga, what's up? I forgot what song it is. They got a bed squeaking.
That's what we do. Yes, that's what we do now. But yes, guys, off-season edition, I guess. Welcome back. Before we actually proceed, let me introduce the co-hosts. Let me start on my left. On my left, I got Uncle Curtis.
Uncle Curtis, the playlist host with the most. The man with the smiling face over here. Look at this face, dog. I haven't seen a pretty nigga in this long, dog. We've been off your camera for 2 weeks. We coming back for you. I'm taking all the stock. I don't know the first woman in stock. And we're taking all the ladies in these streets. We're making them happy again. Let's go.
Yes. All right. Great introduction, man. Sounds like one of those hip hop skits. I see that's what you went up to. And then on my right here, got King Don.
It
King
felt
Don
like Spikos delicious.
Big
What up,
Spikos.
guys?
How you doing there, man?
I'm good.
Yeah, man. I guess we've been off for a while actually. It's off season. We're not really recording on a regular schedule like we used to, but we will keep a schedule. I think let's start with the most recent news, if I can label it as that. Arsenal signed Gabriel Jesus for 45 million. I think currently they're having a medical.
I think it was completed just now.
Was it? Ago. Yes, it was literally just completed as we were recording. So yeah, I thought we'd start with that. Since it is our teams, we'll start talking about that. So let me start with you, Uncle Curtis. Gabriel Jesus.
Dog, it's a signing. It's a striker. I don't want to talk too much because I think he's a decent striker now, but this man is laughing after 3 weeks of missing me, dog. He's gonna stop by laughing. I think he's a decent striker, but I can't talk too much because what I'm gonna start doing is start digging into the crates of stats, and according to the crates of stats, he is quite a lethal goal scorer. I think the seventh most lethal goal scorer in the Premier League, according to minutes. But I don't want to be that gent, so I have to first see him play for Arsenal. I know at City he didn't play that often, and that was the criticism I had of him at City. So up until I see him play 10 games in a row, starting, I really got nothing to say about him.
No, fair point. Lucas, for you, I've got a 2-part question. How do you rate Arsenal's transfer season so far? And number 2, how do you rate your transfer season so far?
Sure.
Because it's been quite quiet.
Sure, I'll answer both. Can I first just say, dog, on this podcast, it's recorded. This man jammed Gabriel Jesus is Emil Heskey. No. Now during the medical.
I actually figured the reason why you were laughing is because a file was about to be released.
I changed my tune. I said I'm not gonna judge him until he plays for me.
But I'll tell you, we were caping for him. I think at least I was, because I think it's a really good signing for Arsenal. I think it's a brilliant signing for Arsenal.
No, I was twerking for him. I won't lie. I did twerk for him.
I think it's a brilliant
I think yes, for Arsenal's game plan that they want. They want a pressing striker. A striker who's going to work hard. A striker who can play on either side. We've seen,
up top, yeah.
Yes, we've seen Gabriel Jesus do that fluid movement very nicely.
Yeah.
So it should be interesting to watch.
And I've not really seen it, but you guys say Martinelli should actually be a striker, right?
He
can play a striker.
Oh, but he's not.
Like I said, they can do the fluid movement. So I think he's trying to first work on the fluid movement because Edin Ketia can also play.
Arsenal, get that Raphinha standing across the board, boy. I need my boy Saka to get.
Is that a necessary one?
Yes, it is. They don't trust Pepe. Doesn't look like he's going to stay. And Saka died towards the end of the season.
Okay.
Who else did you guys sign? You guys signed someone else. Two other players
Fabio
or something.
Vieira, so we have another player
From Porto.
From
Yeah.
Porto, another player.
Okay. What's he have? Midfielder.
He's
Midfielder.
more attacking.
Midfielder, so he looked decent. Marquinhos, but he's one for the future. Matt Turner, reserve goalkeeper, basically. And they're looking for Raphinha and one more player after
Martinez. There's that centre back slash.
that. And then Salaba comes back.
I'm talking for the first team.
Yeah. No, but they like, we're trying to do the City thing of signing two good players in the same position, or have a backup that can, be a utility. Because you know how City did it. They just decided, we'll buy John Stones, Ake, Diaz, everyone. So
We
I
must
think
talk about City very soon because some weird things are happening there.
meaning.
They're getting rid of Sterling.
But they talk every year. Weren't they getting rid of Bernardo Silva last season?
No, to tell you,
Chelsea accepted they accepted the Chelsea bid this time.
Oh, legit.
Legit, they accepted the Chelsea bid. The one I'm not too sure about was the other player. They were saying Ake. Apparently Chelsea also want him. And I'm going to say it again, just like I said last year. If you've been to a club twice and they didn't feel you twice, do not bash a Lukaku and go a third time to be loaned back to the club where you were.
he's actually doing the same path as Lukaku. Remember, he started there. They gave him a try. He left on loan, played well, came back.
They sold him.
They sold him. No. They sold him to Bournemouth. Then they bought him back, and then he went to City. So, is it going to be more than Lukaku?
It could be.
Huh.
But why are you going back to a team that don't love you, dog? He's a Dutch international football player, by the way.
Nah, but I don't know. Maybe he's got something to prove.
Prove what? That I'm terrible at Chelsea.
Yeah, dog. Some guys just think, no, they can put in the work.
Dog, this is like you ejaculate early with the first time with your girl. Then you go back a second time, you ejaculate early. Then you go back a third time and the bums are so nice and you ejaculate early. And you want to go back a fourth time to embarrass yourself. Nigga, you're going to hit a 0 for 4 strike rate. The streets are not going to be speaking nicely about you.
Great analogy, I must say. Great analogy. Yeah, but I agree with you, actually. That's a bad idea. But yes, King Don, you didn't answer one of my questions. How do you rate Manchester United's transfer season so far?
We haven't signed anyone, so okay. Let me start with the outgoings. I'm happy with the outgoings. Sorry, for the most part, and it's still quite a big squad. It's still quite a big squad, and yeah, I'm not too unhappy. Hey, I don't think we need that many signings.
So who's left for you guys, actually?
There's Ronaldo, Sancho, Fernandes.
Apparently Ronaldo might be leaving.
Hey? Yeah, the transfer window, he probably also might stay. I think he stays.
No, but they said that. I think there was actually a point where they thought that Ronaldo might leave, but he's actually staying.
That brew came out a couple of weeks ago and said I'm staying.
No, I think it's because Ten Hag hadn't had the conversation with him. Because remember,
He
everyone.
came out on an interview.
No, but that's what I'm saying. Before that, Ten Hag was tight-lipped. And then most of the pundits made the assumptions for Ten Hag, saying, hey, Ronaldo's old, you don't need, why should we keep him? So I think those comments.
Ten Hag is not stupid as a manager, though.
But I mean, anyway, there's still...
Ten Hag played with Huntelaar.
Eh?
Ten Hag played with Huntelaar.
No, there's still a decent squad. Bruno is still fantastic. Sancho still has levels to go. Rashford can't be as bad as he was last season.
when he stops feeding those hungry kids, he'll get his superpowers back.
So you think when he comes with a sour heart, then it'll work?
Point to prove.
No, he must actually get coached now.
No, I think the problem, what we saw with Ralph Rangnick, is he didn't command respect in the dressing room.
Yeah.
So I think
It was a bad situation to be around.
Yes, and United's squad was set up differently. Remember, sort of, Ollie's game plan was sit back and hit them on the break. So Marcus Rashford is perfect because on the break you must just beat one player, beat two players, shoot. Now there's a game where they say build up. He was lost.
Yeah.
He was lost. High press. He was lost.
No, fair. No, because like funny enough, you mentioned that because I was watching over, now there's no football. I was quite bored, and now Ralf Rangnick is actually coach of Austria.
Yeah,
and he's doing wonders there. He's implementing that Gengen press, and it's working out for them.
That's what happens when you have a team of professionals who listen to the manager.
No, but let's be real.
Look, it's also what your squad is built for. United is quite a technical team. If there was a not the midfield, not the midfield.
I was about to say you need to take that back. You need to run back your United technical team.
No, man. I think United is most of the guys come from that winning mentality. So, if you're not a
mentality,
no, that squad is long gone.
No, but that's why I'm saying they were bred by people who are from a winning mentality.
So you're telling me that the spoiled children of the family,
yes,
but
who've done nothing and want to cry for respect.
Yes.
Okay. That being said, I think the squad as it is, midfield aside, is not so bad. We do need a central midfielder. We probably could use another defender.
This man tried to sneak
a striker.
I think you guys actually.
You try to sneak in. It's a good team. Like they haven't got Maguire in defense.
I still rate Maguire as a player,
but not for a top 40. Not for a
no. I'm saying me personally. I understand the shout. I still think he's a good enough. I think he's my best defender at my club.
To tell you the truth, I think
it hurts my heart.
I think you might have seen it. There was actually a Sky Sports story, which most people were saying, nah, you guys are just talking out of your asses here. Where they were saying apparently Bossa were interested in a swap deal with Freaky de Jong and Maguire. So they were saying, we'll take Maguire, you give us, what's his name? Freaky de Jong. To tell you the truth, I think it would work.
It would?
In Bossa, he'd probably be amazing.
Listen, Harry Maguire, if it's three at the back, he's amazing.
No, that's what I'm saying. Like, Harry Maguire's I don't,
You guys are trying to get him to fail up.
No, I don't think. Yes, my problem is when people defend him.
It'll never happen. It's just
like now
he could go there and play.
Yeah, now
and play.
Now the season is over. We can just be honest.
Because if that guy feels like the English media are harsh, wait until the Spanish media don't like you. You'll be crying.
He must ask Gareth Bale. He must ask Gareth Bale. Speaking of Gareth Bale.
They even put him on the Legends page sneakily. They didn't announce anything.
Yeah.
But it's considered a club legend on the Madrid website.
Speaking of Gareth Bale, I don't know if you guys saw, he's gone to, what is it, LAFC? It's not LA Galaxy. It's the LAFC football club.
So is there 3 teams in LA? Because David Beckham wants Inter Miami.
But that's Miami.
That's Cali.
Oh, okay. Oops.
Yeah. Well, Los Angeles, California. Okay, there's 3 teams in California. I don't actually know. Let me not.
No, Miami.
There might be.
Anyway, who cares?
No, Miami's in Florida. My bad.
Sure.
My bad.
There's 2. Okay.
My geography is messed up.
Don't worry, dog.
I just associate Beckham. Man.
I was about. No, you can say it. Most Americans don't know the states as well. Yes, I know that's what you were going to say. But yeah, he's gone to LAFC. I think he basically wanted a team where he can stay fit at.
Yeah.
So
that nigga wanted money and wanted to see some beautiful women in California.
No, because
it's a ridiculous pay cut, though.
No, because I think
he was earning. He was playing golf at Madrid.
Yeah.
On ridiculous wages.
Nah, listen. If he was more green, he's earned enough. He's earned enough to retire. He was apparently considering going back to Cardiff.
Yeah.
No, bro, he's earned enough money, and I also think the nice thing with MLS that doesn't MLS overlap. Aren't they playing currently now?
Yeah, they are. They mid-season. Yeah.
Yes. So I think
boy wants World Cup.
Yes. So he's staying fit. He's staying fit for World Cup.
Signed a 1-year deal.
Yeah. So once World Cup is done, he's got other options. Yeah. But he
like them. Even if you hit playoffs, finish whatever, the season ends. I think before the World Cup.
Lovely.
But yeah. Other question I was going to ask, guys, is, what's going on at Chelsea? Because I don't know if you guys have been paying attention with this new manager, not new manager, new owner actually coming in.
Yeah.
There's been, he's been letting go of quite a lot of people. I think the director of football, that lady Marina, whatever, Gresh, whatever, Peter Cech, yes, Peter Cech also just got fired. There's I can't keep track of all the guys who got fired, but they're actually just changing up a lot of the Abramovich culture. So I just try to find out from you guys.
Roman's agents. You're gonna trust Roman's agents when the sanctions come back and all of a sudden your club is no more yours. You gotta get rid of everybody that can stab you in the back door.
No, in all fairness,
Jesus was stabbed by Judas. Don't trust anybody in that circle.
No, fair point. I do actually. That was a point that I was gonna make. That I think, it is a wise choice for the new manager to do a clean house. Just clean the house out and get your own people. But my problem is that now they've decided. By they, I mean the owner and Thomas Tuchel are going to take over the transfer procedures. So it would actually make sense why things are going so haywire at Chelsea. Because I think Lukaku's being loaned out.
Yep.
It's 7 million? So Inter's paying 7 million, and then they're still going to pay his loan.
He took a pay cut to go back.
Yes, of course. I mean... Is he going to do another documentary? I'm staying or whatever. What did he do the last time? Fucking ridiculous. But besides that, guys, like Chelsea, from Chelsea's point of view, can we view this as a...
Have they signed anyone yet?
So far, haven't signed anyone. I think Sterling is meant to be their first time signing.
You said they agreed a fee.
They agreed a fee for Sterling.
Man City fans are hating on Sterling all of a sudden like he's not a club legend for them.
Man City fans have no spine, dude.
They said Mahrez has done more for City than Sterling, and I'm like, you must be
yes. No, but haven't you noticed as well with a lot of the BBC Sports? I actually saw someone take a screenshot. It was literally a month in between where they were praising Gabriel Jesus' record.
At City.
Yes. Yeah. And then just after they found out that he's gone to Arsenal, they said Gabriel Jesus has never scored more than 14 goals in a season. So I guess it's media agenda. I mean, if Arsenal guys keep clicking, then hey, what must you say? Then we can go to excuse me. We can go to Liverpool. They're by Merseyside and actually have some chats. No, not actually Liverpool on its own. We'll go to Everton as well. But Mane has finally departed. Let me start with you, King Don. How do you take that? I mean, we had the same conversation last week, but now that it's officially over, how can you break it down as well, looking at Liverpool's transfer movements?
Yeah. I think it's good for Mane. I think he leaves an absolute legend there. He really should be. For those 6 years he's had, he really leaves there a legend. He goes to Bayern Munich, gets to make his name at another top club also.
Yeah, man, they must just cut his check, man. That's all I care about.
They cut his check. You know what I mean?
They gave him what he wanted. Highest paid player in Africa.
Good chances in the Champions League.
Yeah, he's the highest paid player in Africa now.
No, he could win another Champions League though.
Yeah.
He actually could. And then Darwin Núñez, any word on him?
So I've never seen him play. The internet says he. I think it continues that trend of Klopp buying players that play well against them.
Yes.
So they say he scored goals against them in the Champions League. So I haven't seen him play, but I know the other guy they signed in January is all right. So it just depends on if this boy does well up front, then they should stay clicking. Let's see. But Mane is a hard act to follow.
Yeah, I agreed. Uncle Curtis, do you see Darwin Núñez clicking?
I'm gonna keep quiet, man. I don't want to get anything wrong in the new season, dog. I'm gonna keep quiet.
No, you're normally the guy who offers brave predictions.
Good job, when he signs for Arsenal, you can say the good stuff also.
No, it's not happening. I'm gonna say something like he's never scored against Arsenal. Then bang, he's gonna come and do a Diego Jota and score goals against us.
That's why I say don't bring us into it. Just say.
Nah, dog, I haven't seen him play like Lucas. I could care less. But if he's from a war-torn country and he had to feed his family while playing football at the same time, chances are it's gonna be the perfect Liverpool signing. Because somebody said, what did somebody say? They said Liverpool's transfer signing strategy is somebody with a medical condition like asthma that they can run for 90 minutes and make no sense.
Yeah.
Nah? And they had no choice but to make it in life because they were cash strapped at home. They were in a war torn. Like, come on, Mane, Like, they just named players and was like, hey, these guys were having a tough time, man. These niggas just happy playing football, and that's why they're so great. So,
Salah was humbled by football because he went to Chelsea, got the move early, and then things just never worked out for him.
They showed him.
And then he grabbed the chance to come to Liverpool
That
with
man
both
was,
hands.
I'm the next Abu Traika. Mourinho said, sit down, son.
Divock Origi is also gone now. The superhero's gone. I think that's about it from Liverpool. But I see that from an Everton point of view, I think Tottenham, dealing with all the rejection they've recently got, they have now decided they're going to try sound Richarlison and that Anthony Gordon, that kid from...
actually quite terrible that Tottenham can't attract with Champions League football players from other clubs without Champions League football. It's actually quite terrible. Yeah.
No, to tell you the truth, I have a feeling that most players don't have the trust in Antonio Conte.
What?
Hear me out.
And Spurs.
No. I'm talking about Antonio Conte. They don't have trust. They don't have faith in Antonio Conte because we've seen Antonio Conte has this history of staying at a club for 2 seasons.
Yeah.
First season, he'll do well. Second season, that's when he starts demanding a lot of things.
Yeah.
And if the board is not, like this with him, that's when he bounces.
Yeah.
He did it at Juventus. He did it at Inter.
Yeah.
He did it at Chelsea.
Yeah.
I'm trying to remember the other club. I think so far those are the
Italian
ones.
national team.
Yes, Italian national team. He did the same thing. He has this history of when things don't go his way, it's screw you guys that are bought on the ship with me. I'm bouncing.
But he wins on the way. He wins on the
Yeah,
way. That's what I'm saying. Why wouldn't you trust the guy that's going to win on the way?
Mourinho won on the way up until he went to Spurs. Mourinho has a trophy at every club but Spurs.
They fired him a week before a cup final.
Yeah, that doesn't matter, but you're going to remember Mourinho not winning at Spurs.
Sure.
But that's why I'm saying that as much as it is Tottenham, it's a two-edged sword, like two-sided sword. That
was Kulusevski on loan?
He was on loan.
So is he coming back?
He's coming back.
Oh, they
on
took
the
him.
yes.
That's a
So I
good
think
sign.
the
and who've they signed so far? They have some Bissouma's a good signing.
Bissouma, decent signing.
Yeah.
Good for them actually. I think they were touting us to sign him, but I think
He was crying for us to sign.
Instagram posts and stuff. But I think they need him more because remember there was a time when Tottenham was playing with guys like Oliver Scape and weird players like that.
Yeah.
So I think it's good that he's going there.
Yeah, Bentancur was a big plus for them.
No, Bentancur is on a permanent.
Yeah.
But that's what I say. The conditions with Kulusevski, if memory serves me correct, is that he needs to play. There's a certain amount of games he needs to play, and they also need to qualify for top 4 again
To be able
next
to
season.
sign him.
To be able to sign him.
Oh.
If they can't do that, then he's not going. Yeah, so that should be interesting.
Who else did they sign? It's Bissouma and there was another decent name.
Perisic.
Yeah.
Perisic.
Okay.
The 36-year-old man.
Yeah.
Father of 2.
But that's why I say
If not more.
It makes sense. It
but
makes sense as a signing.
compared to what's his name? Compared to Modric. I mean, Modric is not aging, so maybe there's something in that Croatian.
No,
ball.
it makes sense as a signing. You know Conte and his full wing backs or whatever.
No shame, man.
It makes
Perisic.
sense. That bra can attack, bro.
The funny thing that kills me is that there was a time when
Okay, how old is that nigga can attack?
the funny thing is there was a time when you guys wanted to sign him, and then you guys said no. Like everyone was fighting, saying he's too old.
Yeah.
And then you chose not to sign him, and then he just kept going and going
Yeah,
and going.
Mourinho wanted him.
Yes, but by then it was too late because you're saying he's too old, but then it's like he's older than he was last year.
That man was at Bayern Munich recently.
Yeah, dude, that
Like
guy.
1 or 2 seasons ago.
That guy's lived a very interesting life in terms of transfers. Ah man, but
1 or 2 easy Bundesliga titles while he was there.
You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
Didn't Coutinho bash a Champions League when he was there? Just on the way, huh? You threw me away, look.
Wow,
Bale
interesting.
5 times, maybe.
First article I see is Sterling still overrated on Sky Sports? Oh my gosh, they have no respect for this guy. Actually, this is annoying.
It's quite disrespectful.
No, it is. I think he's been disrespected Because even like his tenure in England, it's not over yet. But even his time at England, that guy scored some crucial goals.
Yeah.
But he's still not.
This man has been hated since he was 16.
Sure.
They made stories about it.
Yes. He has 6
He decided at
babies.
16 that this guy is a father of 10.
He has 6 babies. Any other news? I guess Newcastle signed Sven Botman.
Have we chatted Haaland here?
Hey?
Oh, yeah.
Have we?
Yeah.
Okay.
He was one of the early signings.
Sure. Okay.
No, I think we can kind of.
And Calvin Phillips.
Yes.
Is that on through? That is a fucking city.
My
I
problem.
don't think it's a brilliant signing.
As Rodri's understudy.
I don't think it's a brilliant signing.
No, it doesn't have to be brilliant.
He doesn't even have to get anywhere near the first team.
Huh?
It doesn't improve the team.
I think it kind of does.
It doesn't improve the team for 50 million.
Yeah.
Dog, you.
It's a greedy sign. It's greed. It's gluttony.
I think Grealish. We're gonna start seeing this season what he's doing. Hey, and have you guys seen Grealish?
Oh, yeah, that's my boy. He's partying up in Vegas.
What do you mean?
No, Grealish has been wilding out.
So
If you guys haven't noticed, there's an image that came out of Grealish on his plonk, like in Vegas. He's been having a good time, doing what Grealish would be doing. But have you noticed? No one's saying much.
Yeah, you had a big club now. You won a trophy. They can't say anything.
Nah, actually, fine. He won a
Not
trophy.
a big club. You had a semi-big club.
I see on those things they're going on about. It's ruining his reputation or whatever.
Dude, Grealish was drunk.
Yeah.
Remember?
Canceling him.
What I'm saying is, remember last season? I think there was a music video where Raheem Sterling appeared. I think holding a beer.
Oh yeah.
Holding a
Send me the
beer.
location.
I can't
sure.
remember.
I'll
Yes,
be
the,
right there.
yes, the Dave song.
Yeah.
He's holding a beer. They gave him kak. So there's a bit of double standards, bruh. Like Grealish, his hair was messed up,
Oh sure.
and they're not saying much. I mean, we're going through these guy pages. Nothing about it. I guess it feels quite repetitive talking about this, like we don't know racism exists. Nah, man. But yeah, we've got 3 minutes to spare in this episode. I was gonna say anything you guys have on mind. I was gonna talk about it. I don't know. No, actually, we're not gonna talk about that. Leave it. We're not gonna talk about abortions in America.
What?
Yes.
In other news, I'm a United fan that's not panicking about our transfer.
You're not panicking. Yes, you actually didn't answer that question when we were talking. So
I think there's big holes in midfield, but the rest of the team is at least carryable.
no, my thing is the only thing you guys are doing is you're saying Van der Beek is coming back, and I've seen people talking about Van der Beek like he's going to be a new signing.
Yeah.
Because obviously the coach who got him there is going to be there. But I think you guys are excited about that. You're trying to buy that some defender from Ajax as well, Timber,
Yeah.
and the Martinez guy that we're also trying to buy.
Yeah. The thing is, they're just linking this guy with all of his old players. That's why I'm like, okay, what's actually going to happen?
Yeah, because Frankie de Jong is going to disrupt Bruno.
Listen, I would love it. Frankie de Jong. Frankie de Jong plays in the other half, in his own half. He likes to take the ball off the goalkeeper himself even. He's a deep lying player like that.
Okay.
He would work well with Bruno.
No, but that's what I'm saying. Like, then who's going to defend?
No, then you need a McTominay. Then a McTominay is perfect. Then just go fight for the ball, nigga. Give it to
McTominay.
this guy. He's physical. He's big. He's big.
Don't get me wrong. He's physical, you're right. But you need someone who can defend. A CDM that can actually get the ball.
Listen, I'd rather prefer a good CDM, yes, but I'm
Yes.
saying you can make it work by saying McTominay. Okay, you don't need to worry about the passing. Just win the ball.
Dude, my thing is McTominay's an old dog now. He's an old dog. You can't teach an old dog new tricks. He's what, 24, 25?
Yeah.
He might be older than that.
Yeah.
I don't even know.
Yeah.
So that's why I'm saying I don't know what's going to happen.
He's okay. He's okay.
Yeah, no fair.
But I think not such a bad squad. Tellers and Shaw aren't the worst. Dalot sucks at defending, but he can attack. Let's hold the
man,
ball.
I think Teles is a good replacement for you guys.
Wan
Bissaka for you guys. I don't know what happened. Why you guys have already turned against him. Oaks have just turned against him. Nah, it's bad. It's bad news there. Uncle Curtis.
Look, Solskjaer bought him for Solskjaer football.
Do you have any input on the whole United saga and their transfers?
Dog, it's
I remember
United fans need to come back to a grip of reality, man.
No, we used
This
to
ain't Fergie.
we used to be called broke boys not so long ago.
Now they seen what broke boys is, dog.
Yeah, dog. I even remember guys asking, bro, where did
Brazilian
Arsenal?
Heskey.
Yes, no, they're asking where did our money come from? Acting like they don't remember us paying for stadiums. We paid for a stadium, though. You guys now have
20
to.
years.
No, you guys have to pay for renovations.
Hey, it's
Yes.
coming. It's coming.
Yeah, no, that's what I'm saying. You're paying for renovations and for whatever. Who the Glazers in charge of? Whatever baseball player they want.
Bay or whatever.
Oh,
And the cricket teams, the IPL they want to buy.
what? So you're gonna be funding IPL teams?
Boy.
No wonder they've been so
Boy.
quiet.
Boy.
Nah, bruh. At least.
But this is the reason I chose to be a United fan. I know if all else fails, the club will keep its tradition of young players, and I'm excited for Hannibal, Medjberry, and those boys in Garnacho. I think they'll get games.
You're excited for him. You should be worried about
excited.
that guy.
I'm excited.
You should be worried about him. You guys should
Yeah, you'll get a red card here and there. But
instead of starting GoFundMe's for signing players, you guys should be starting GoFundMe's for that guy's anger issues.
for his anger management.
Yes, he's an angry guy for a young man. It's very worrying. It's very worrying. But yes, guys, speaking of anger issues, we need a little bit of therapy. We're gonna take some time off now.
Mental health awareness week. Sponsorships needed.
Yes. So we're gonna just take some time off, recoup ourselves, and get ready for a part 2 or another episode. But yes, guys, thank you for joining us. And then, cheers. We'll
Don't
see
premature
you-
ejaculate.
Okay.
That's all I have to say.
I mean, remember there was that advert around the Brazil World Cup time when Pele just appeared on screen and said, "Many men have this problem." And you're like, Pele,
No, I'm one.
come
no.
on, dog.
So no, I'm startled. I'm startled and gobsmacked because are these the new beauty tips? Is this what we're gonna be hearing? All right, guys. That was
Men's clinic.
That was the
It's-
beauty.
It will help you. Men's clinic.
Yes, that was the beauty tip for the week.
Imagine pre-cum and you get a girl pregnant, and now you have a stripper pregnant. And you have
I
a
actually
child
think
for 30 years.
I actually think that's a good nickname, Uncle Coitus. But yes, guys, thank you so much for joining us. Cheers.
Sure.